Hello, everyone. The CDC reports that 1 in 31 children in the United States are diagnosed with ASD, which is autism spectrum disorder. According to autismspeaks.org, I'll be informing you about the field of ABA. So let's first start off with ASD. Based on the CDC, autism is development disability caused by differences in the brain. So to kind of like break everything down, ASD is separated into levels. So we have level 1, level 2, and level 3. Now, our first level, their support is they have mild support, which is they tend to have difficulties like communicating, social skills, more on the social side aspect of looking at it. Then when we look at level 2, it's more of a moderate support. Now, not also do they have difficulties with communicating, but they tend to be sometimes nonverbal and may need a little bit of assistance during their daily living skills. Level 3 is where like most support is needed. All hands are on deck because not only do they have difficulties communicating, being nonverbal, now their attending skills are poor and they need help with their daily living skills and also sensory seeking. Some of the daily living skills can include like brushing their teeth, putting their clothes on, are like some of the big ones that we don't even notice to this day. And kind of like wrapping it at the end with this is one thing, like one advice I would tell people is to be patient with people who are on the spectrum. There's stuff that we do that's kind of secondhand nature, where as if someone were to have ASD, they might need a little bit of support or kind of like helping them out a little bit more on like what is being taught to them, and it's always key to be patient with them. So now let me inform you about the therapy they receive and is also my occupation, which is in RBT. So people who receive their diagnosis at a young age or any age, they go to ABA clinics. Now, according to Lighthouse Autism, actually early intervention, getting therapy at a young age is very beneficial to them. Um, they learn how to communicate easier, and it's just easier when you're giving kind of therapy to a younger kid compared to an adult or a teenager, which at a young age they're very like they soak up, learning for them is easier for them, and they can kind of help like how to do coping skills, how to do your daily living task, skills. Now this is the job of the RBTs. One of the jobs of them is they help give them therapy on a one-on-one therapy. Sometimes they can do group for social skills, but when we're talking about one-on-one, they help them communicate, daily living skills, how to cope with certain behaviors. Now with the diagnosis, sometimes kids also get like occupational therapy and speech therapy, but as a RBT, we focus more on the behavior side. What are coping skills that they can do to help them calm down or, be self regulated? So, what we have here are some different places therapy service are being used, not only in clinic. So, we first have um, your community. So, this can be giving therapy to someone at like at the store, helping them out, like what to say, like what to talk to a cashier, or it can be like at their job, just community based therapy, which is like typically can be like buying stuff or like at a job. Now, next is we also have home therapy because it's kind of giving them, it's also the same thing as community, but it's kind of like working in home. Now, this is more focused on like daily living skills, making your bed, doing your homework, therapy on what to do when you're at the house. Now, we also have school therapy, which school based therapy based on learnbehavioral.com is the most beneficial. A lot of times when you get this early intervention, most of your days are kind of like at the school. And it teaches you like how to do assignments, how to attend. This is the more beneficial when it comes to kids. Now, when you're kind of like an older adult and you're not in school, you would kind of focus more on your community based for your own therapy. Here are some facts that would surprise our knowledge with ABA. First is, according to Rise Up for Autism, one in four children are diagnosed with ASD. Another fact that I want to say is that from my experience and other experiences, majority of RBTs are females. And the last fact that I want to say is males have a higher population when it comes to ASD. To wrap things up, I wanted to do this PowerPoint to inform you guys about the autism and ASD and the importance of therapy and understanding what is it like for them for some things that they have to go through. And thank you.